Hello, Andrea Pinkney-Walker here, responding to week four's video journal question. Have you ever been involved in a crisis situation? And if so, what are some of the factors that help you through it? And if not, what factors do you think will help you through one in the future? I don't, I honestly haven't been in a crisis situation that I can remember. I know when I was in the first grade, there was a really big earthquake in Southern California, where we lived, and um, the power had gotten cut off, and we didn't know if we were supposed to go to school, but that wasn't more. That was more my parents' situation because I was so young, so they took care of everything. I don't even remember, you know, what happened. They took care of things so smoothly, which leads me to answer the question, what would I do in the future? I feel like my parents were such a great example of how to handle situations. Now that I'm an adult, I found out that we've been in a lot of situations that they did not even make us aware of because they felt like we were children and we didn't need to deal with it. I feel like there are so many different kinds of crisis situations that you could be in. For example, I teach special education 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I've talked about what I would do if a shooter ever came onto our campus. And some people didn't agree with me, but I still feel like it may be a good idea. Our classrooms open outward. So if we were even to pile anything in front of the door, someone could still open the door, come and climb over the things and come into the classroom. So what I suggested was, if we were ever in a crisis situation like that, that we could have rope available in the classroom, and we could tie our door handles to something that does not move, that will not move. And if we do need to exit the classroom and we tied it up too tight or something like that, we can take a pair of scissors, cut it open, and then leave. And I feel like I would keep the kids calm, keep the other adults calm, because sometimes adults freak out in a situation as well. But I do think that that would be a good way to handle that crisis. I feel like it's good to discuss the what ifs, because sometimes when a situation happens and you never talked about it and you never been through it, you don't know how to respond. And afterwards, you're like, oh, I should have done this or I should have done that. Whereas when you do practice it or when you talk about it with someone, if the situation comes about, then you know how to handle it.